What is up, everybody? You saw that countdown at 27 minutes, but we are going to kick today off as soon as possible right now. We've got players in lobby ready to get right into the action for today's finale in the Ascendant Rep Your Flag first ever tournament. This tournament is a culmination of many countries who competed yesterday in our qualifiers, and today we have 4 top finalists who have scored the most biocores, have gotten the most kills, and then the best teams to represent their countries. So we're going to get started right now, right here into the action. I'm Jedi, your community manager for Ascendant, and I will be your caster for this evening, or this morning, depending on where you are in the country. It's definitely the morning for me. So get some popcorn, get some, legs kicked up on the couch, wherever it is that you're at your gaming computer, however you do it, crisscross applesauce. Let's jump straight into the action. So we're going to kick things off with team number 1 right now. We've got Team Corby, Callie, and Comedy going straight into the action right now. Fully loaded, kitted up right now. We've got beam gloves in hand. We've got battle rifles locked and loaded. Let's get straight into it. So right now, we have Underground.
This could be their base behind us, so we gotta be careful.
It doesn't even seem like Core A yet. Interestingly enough, they haven't scanned for it. Maybe they're looking for an opportunity to
car behind
get
us.
some more kills, or maybe they're just going straight underground to find a better loot with the shops underground. We can see that the armory is open right now, and this is my particular favorite place to go shopping at. This is always going to have really great loot, not just some shops. And the action's already getting started. Some of the teams already went ahead straight into it. So we got Team USA number 3 with Charlie Bobo and Boy. The fight is ensuing right now, and Corby takes a huge
shield
dip
on one
in the amount of health he has here. But he's got to get out of here right now. We have gas toxic chambers on right now.
We're not each other.
By Corby or by Quay right
there.
there.
The other one's knocked. You're 2v1. You're 2v1. You're 2v1.
Right there. There's only
purple,
2
dude.
people, I believe, up right now between Team
Hella
USA 1, 2,
small.
and 3.
Literally.
His 2 teammates are here. They're bleeding out. One of his teammates bled out. Both his teammates bled out. They both alive.
Thank you, Dragon. Yep, that has been fixed. I just took a look at it right now. Appreciate it. And there goes Corby right there, and only 2 lives remain for Team USA 1 right there between most of the players. Let's go ahead and check in on France.
Sûr et certain, hein. Il était vraiment en plein sur mon ping, le gars.
Ouais, je le vois, je vois ses pieds. Il y en a qui est monté.
Team France knowing exactly where the action is
What?
at, but they're taking their time with it, sticking a little bit further out, making sure that they're not taking up. Here we go. We got Crowley, Twix, and as well as Pac-Am. Being smart with their push. They know that there's a lot happening in the front of them. Oh, and here we go. We got Team USA number 3 going down right here. Oh, no, that was actually Germany right there. Valencia. We got Raiden as well as Majonics over here fighting for their lives right now. It's like Team Europe versus Team US, Team USA, and Team USA versus Team Europe and Team Europe. It's an interesting ballet we've got going on here in terms of combat. Valencia does go down, leaving Majonics and Raiden needing to pull back right now. This is exactly what Team France needs. Oh, and Crowley finds right there Majonics hiding in a little duct. Oh, no. Raiden, unfortunately, nowhere to be seen right now. Could really use his help right now. He is definitely going to be the team top frag right here. But France coming in hot right now. This is probably the first or second most competent team in terms of team communication. Everybody here is either a mix of other players or they came in together. There goes Pac-Am right now, taking down Koi. Bobo coming in right behind in the action right now. Bobo taking down both Crowley and Pac-Am, leaving Team France out and taking a life from them. There seems to be a lot of action going on right here and less fights for the Biocore, so there's going to have to be some sort of re-strategization here. Yeah, game audio is going to be a little bit up or down depending on the viewer that we're looking at right now. All right, now we're going to switch on over to Team USA number 3, where we have Bobo and Koi. Team USA 3 right now leading it pretty hot right now with Core A. It looks like they're the ones playing this more objectively than the other 3 teams right now. They're in. They've got some corners holding it down. I don't see any unique weapons that they might have bought from the store or picked up off the ground. Looks like we're sticking with some common weapons, but something I want to point out that I think a lot of people should realize is that every single one of these teams has a person with beam gloves. Quite literally free heals. They're going to let A count down, and they're going to go straight in the armory here, find some more loot to grab. They're really confident right here, just walking right out. It does seem that most of the lobby understands that maybe that going for A isn't the move. B is ready to be count down. And there comes a fight right now with Koi. Koi goes down from Crowley. Team France coming in hot right now. However, Team USA number 3 has Koi's back here. They're going to get the res here with the beam gloves. And there's a dance happening right now with Charlie. And he does go down, leaving it up to Bobo in a very, very dangerously low health. Koi, a pickup does happen, but look at that kill feed. Bobo, Packham, Crowley. 2 kills right there. We can only understand where Twix might be hiding, might have realized that his team is completely gone.
Look at that teamwork. Alright, let's just dip. Let's immediately dip up over here.
All right, Bobo has picked up Core A here, and Core B has started counting upwards. I don't want to say counting down because it counts up, but for the most part, 12% on Core B. I think that we got Team Germany over there. Let's take a look over there. And it looks like I was incorrect. That is definitely not Team Germany. Oh, whoopsie. Let's interact with this.
Okay. Was?
That should be
Ja,
better.
in so einem Shop, wo eine Vita drin ist.
All right, Raiden and the rest of Team Germany reloading into their match here. Only 2 lives in Raiden's name, 1 between Valencia and Majonics. And I mentioned before, Raiden is going to be the top frag of Team Germany right here. A lot of pressure on his shoulders right now. This is a guy who spends most of his time, I want to say half of his day, in aim labs or any kind of equivalent to aim trainer. Occasionally dips into some other games with some of the community here in Ascendant, such
Das
as
ist auch richtig
Overwatch 2.
Vitek.
Könnten wir auf jeden Fall jemanden.
Wir müssen noch zum dritten Shop.
Does this game have custom lobbies? It does not right now. That is something that we do want to
Ja,
bring
ich bin
into the
gegen eine
game, but
Scheibe
it is
gelaufen.
currently just a
Über uns
little
ist ein Team.
bit
Ich vor uns
outside of
auch.
our roadmap. And another fight happens right here with Team Germany, and there goes down
Einer down.
Crowley and Majonics. Raiden right now doing his best to support Majonics right now. Team France being a thorn in his side right now. We got a nice little dance right there. Raiden trying really hard
Nice
to
versucht
clean up
zu
this kill
kommen.
right here, but
Vielen Dank.
he does pick it up on Crowley.
Hast du mal Angst aufholen?
Only one more person. We haven't seen Twix yet in this match yet. Where is Twix? Oh, there he is. Never mind. Spoke too soon there.
Sind die tot?
Where's Packham?
Ja, ich habe eingefinisht. Wir müssen für den Shop hier eine Vitik holen. Ich hoffe, hier ist eine drin.
Core A right now, finally being counted down over at Team USA number 3's home base right now. So, who's at Core B right now? I want to put money on Team USA number 1. Let's take a look.
Das ist auch.
And it looks like my guess was correct here. We've got Core B Comedy and Cali right at the Core B here. And they managed to pick it up here in Hydroponics. Now, something that they could use to their advantage here is they could probably start setting off some of the toxic gas and flooding out these underground chambers to make sure no one gets ahead of them. But it looks like they're pretty confident in it. Oh, it looks like they already have, as a matter of fact. All of Red Corridor has been completely gassed out. Now it's up to them to run this back to home base, get a biocore in, and add a point to their name.
We have Cali side. He has the thing. A is the one extracting right now.
He's taking, dude, he's just randomly taking 20 damage.
Above us. Another guy up top.
Another one down.
And there we see Team Germany being completely wiped out here. Raiden, unfortunately, goes down at the first. Followed up with Valencia and then Majonics, unfortunately. So Team Germany right now is left with only Raiden right now, I believe.
Yeah, let's keep going. Right behind me.
They're going to run that over to Core B. Let's take a look at USA number 3. They actually might try to go for the interception. And it looks like my suspicion was correct. Oh my goodness, Charlie, get up that resolution, brother. Anyways, Team USA, Team USA is 1 and 3 right now. hot on the tails of USA #1 right now. They are sniffing, literally watching to make sure they know where that additional core is at, so they could steal it, take it back to their home base, and add more. Still seeing some pretty common weapons right now, but the entirety of Team USA 3 is fully kitted out with level 3 shields. It's going to come in handy. I do believe we saw Team USA #1 with only blue shields.
Stay on it so I can rain nades on them.
I'd rather just hit it.
Okay.
I got 2 nades as well, by the way.
Rival biocore extraction in progress.
And in goes core B for Team USA #1, but they still don't know that USA 3 is right here, just right outside their home doorstep.
Start revealing them though.
I'm glad.
Need to open up the Alexa app, see who's on the camera, and there's one player right here.
Cracked.
Charlie gonna go in and try and get some breaks. There's a break right there.
On me, I need help. Oh my god, what is this FPS? Oh my god.
Still not a single player down. There's a lot of pressure going on right now. Nobody wants to let go of this biocore. Charlie sending some great shots across the entirety of the base here.
Is underway.
Their sniper is still up
Pushing
top.
it now, pushing it now. I nailed one,
Looks like Bobo and Koi are trying to go in for a flank here.
Cracked.
Great assist and pickup and communication between them. There goes
Going for the grab.
core breed right there from Charlie. Only 2 remain up with weapons in their hands. And there goes Comedy. And there goes Callie. All of Team USA #1 has been wiped by Team USA #3, and there is going to be a steal here. And now we're going to see Charlie, Bobo, and Koi run this straight back over into their home base and try and capture yet another biocore. Let's take a look in to see how Team France is doing right now.
We haven't gotten.
All right, looks like France is a little bit caught, maybe stuck here on the in the vaults right now, taking some damage from some very inconvenient toxic gas, but this could be easily avoidable right here. They're going to move around. You can actually pick up some rejuvenation fruit that will give you toxic immunity, toxic gas immunity. I don't think they know that though. Not a lot of people do. Now y'all guys know. I saw Core C was being counted down, but I believe that might be Team Germany. Let's go take a look at them while Team France tries to figure out what it is that they're trying to accomplish here.
Ist viel zu sehen, bin einfach runtergedroppt. Perfekt.
Obwohl ich hatte eh keine Power.
Raiden right now
And
with
team
some
comms.
red shields. It seems that they were able to pick up an extra
Yeah.
life somewhere around the map.
Idea.
And here we go. We got a
Yeah,
fight
it's
between
a
Raiden
slight
as well as
heal,
Team
isn't it?
France right now. Looking for a way out, trying to save his life. Raiden desperately needs some help from his teammate right here. Valencia has got some a little bit of above ground cover here for him, but he's going to keep healing himself up. Try and find some cover.
Wir haben auch lila Schild.
Switching back over into Team France. Right now we're seeing a little bit of a push here from Crowley. Woo! Some great shots coming in here from Crowley straight at Valencia. Unable to avoid any of those bullets straight into her face. Team France is going to try and collapse here. Hopefully get a kill up. And there comes some extra shots from another teammate from Team Germany. France does not want to pick a fight here. They are desperately low on lives compared to Team Germany. Valencia still hasn't gone down yet, so we can assume that she might have been picked up by one of her teammates. And it looks like Biocore C has been picked up. There is a purple shield ready to be picked up. Might be worth trading that. I did see a Tears hand right there in the wall, and doesn't look like they want to go for the snipes in this round. But Team France now needs to go straight onto Team Germany's tail line right now. Make sure that they don't walk away with this Biocore, because this is something they need desperately to at least advance them further into today's bracket. More than one Biocore is neat. Wait, what is our guy saying? I forget what he says. 1 Biocore is neat. 2 is sweet? I don't know. 3 is sweet? Anyways, pick up the Biocores. This is what they know. While there is a chase happening here between Team Germany and France, like it's some sort of Tom and Jerry cartoon, we're going to take a look over at Team USA fighting each other.
Trying to shoot him off, dude. I'm good. I'm trying.
What's the contest range even? Like 50
Looks like
30
Corbry and his
meters.
team have a decent amount of lives here.
They have two.
Any team secured by a biocore. So there goes another core
They got the
captured,
first one.
leaving only C and the rest of the lobby
Got that one on contest.
rushing like an
Stratify C.
imperial army
Somebody just killed something.
equipped with monster-killing weapons straight for you. And it hasn't been added to the home base yet. There is still time for them to catch up, maybe get some more gear, heal up. Corbry is still
it's
sitting
so
at some
annoying.
pretty low shields right now.
Shield's so fucking bad.
Let's take a look at Team
Guy's
USA
at
3.
nines.
Okay, going to my base or whatever, and then I'm gonna drive us to a shop, and then
And as suspected, we've got Charlie, Bobo, and Koi rushing straight for C right now.
Mr. Mai und Cher, das geht Palmetät.
And there goes a kill on Team France from
Arschritze,
Raiden.
ne?
It takes down Twix right here. Looks like he's going to be playing a huge role in damage support right here, as he's
Mega.
taking a couple steps back to make sure that Valencia can run this biocore straight into their
Ist
home
es
base.
drin?
And there it goes straight in. Only a minute remains on here. However, if more players appear, there will be a chance that they can test that. Raiden's vehicle gets demolished, blown up like some sort of Fast and Furious scene. And here comes a fight. He is taking his time to try and fight with Pacam, but unfortunately is unable to take that fight. That explosion did numbers, like a huge amount of damage to his shields there. Unable to contest with that.
Yeah.
Team France right now, looking around, making sure there's nobody else around them. And they find one player right here. Here comes a crouch spam right now to try and avoid these deaths. And down goes Corbry. Callie, though, however, phenomenal teammate, gets a pick on Crowley. Pacam does go down. Crowley goes down as well. And it seems that we now have all of Team France low on lives significantly. Only one player with, actually, as a matter of fact, no France members with any lives. But the countdown comes in. The final countdown is there. And Team USA number 3 scores all 3 biocores. And an absolute feature of domination. Let's take a look at the scores here. Or not. Let's switch over to see if there's another player.
We were the only
Here we
contested
go.
four.
Yep.
Actually,
Oh,
so-
actually, I take that back. Team Germany does score 1 biocore. And then Team USA 3 takes 2 biocores.
They also had the
Phenomenal
most
effort
kills
between them.
Yeah, we had the most team kills.
Raiden's team. Oh no! Wow. He had 8. The rest of the team
9, we had 10
got
total.
1.
And look at Charlie. What a nice guy.
I'm just
He's
gonna
getting me
start
those
acing, I
scores like I
guess.
need them.
No one wants to fucking fight for cores. I think we just try and frag out, just kill everyone, and then get the last 2 biocores for free. Because that's literally the only way we win at this point.
I'm gonna go main menu and switch to.
All right, letting the team know that they need to
Yeah.
switch into the next game as soon as possible.
switch as well.
But game 1 is now complete, and I think we had a pretty good lineup, a good matchup right there. Only 2 teams were unable to walk away with any cores, which is unfortunate, but they do have 2 additional games to try and capture that. So, predictions right now. Raiden is really sitting in a place, a rock and a hard place at the moment, having to carry Valencia and Majonics. And I say that respectfully between Valencia and Majonics, but this is Raiden we're talking about. We've been watching this man play video games for a very long time now, and can tell you right now, if there was not a sweaty lobby he was in right now, I think Raiden would be walking away with a lot of kills and a lot of damage on his hands. We'll have to look at the score report after this, but Team Germany is in a rock and a hard place right now because of some team imbalance potentially. But in this case, what we look at the other teams that are happening around, there's a lot of structure, there's a lot of power being exchanged between bullets here. We're seeing Team France be a bit of a thorn in most people's sides, coming out in places that you don't really expect them to be. They seem to be taking their time, trying to figure out how they can get around people rather than just go straight in, as opposed to where we have both Team USAs with the same exact strategy in mind. Go straight in, get as many kills as damage as possible, and then use that to your advantage to push forward into the next one. Seems like Team USA is more interested in trying to get rid of player lives than they are mostly to try and get biocores, and that's a sound strategy right there, but it might or may not pay off. It seemed to be really working really well in Team USA 3's favor, but in this case, I want to say that Team USA 3 is looking pretty good right now. They got a steal, they got their own biocore captured as well, and they sat pretty on there. They had really great gear, great loot, so hopefully in this next matchup that we've got going on, they can maintain that momentum. USA number 1 though, between Corby, Cali, and Comedy, great damage all around, got some decent kills in there, but unfortunately may need to pick up the pace here whenever it comes to the rest of these teams operating right now. So game number 2 should be underway at the moment. I'm really excited to see what happens with Team Germany. There might be a re-strategization in that space, but the rest of the teams don't really seem like they need to do anything else to, change necessarily. They're all performing pretty well. A couple of things such as maybe gear, weapons that we want to see changed up here, but use anything to your advantage that's on the table to use. No custom weapons, but you can pick up things from the shop such as a Midnight Surge, a Tyr's Hand, Steel Sphere, Soul Reach, Justicar. There's plenty of named weapons that are built inside of the sandbox that are ready to be used, and I'm really hoping that we see more of that in this game here. So let's take a look here. I do believe they should be queuing up into game number 2. Let me check my messages here at the moment. I'll also take some questions here in chat.
So Raiden's team got a biocore. We almost wiped their lives out.
Okay, doesn't seem that we're getting into this just yet, but let me take a look at chat. How are we doing today, folks? It is 11:31 a.m. Central Time here, 12:31 Eastern Time for most of y'all. And for some reason, 9 a.m. because, West Coast of the entire states like to wake up a little bit later than everybody else. Just kidding. You guys have to wake up early for us. We like to wake up later. In this case, how are we doing today, chat? What's going on? Has anyone got any games in yet in Ascendant? I saw a crossover saying we need to nerf the sniper. I don't know what to tell you, man. Try not to get hit next time. I think the sniper is fairly balanced. As a matter of fact, there's stronger snipers out there. What are the plan for esports in this game? We need to get esports ready first. Right now, we're just holding a grassroots tournament. We really want to, give back to the community, reach more communities, and this is one way we can do that. We've made a lot of fine-tuned adjustments to this version of the game. Not this version of the game, but this matchup of the game. We set some rules in place to make sure that everybody has a chance to, play at an even playing field. We've got people like Raiden, Charlie, Bobo, who've been playing the game a little bit more, have more perks, more abilities, and more custom weapons. So we've removed most of that off the table. So everything should feel pretty streamlined for the most part. Hello, Jay. Welcome back, Nick. It's so weird. Every time I see you in Discord, I wake up to you going to bed, and I go to bed to you waking up. Every time. Is it going to be a ranking system in the future? Yeah, we will have ranked launching potentially with early access. That might change. However, whenever it comes to leaderboards, they will not be there day one, and that's something that we really want to do. But we're gonna do some methodical approach to that. We're going to try and create our own manual input leaderboards that will require a little bit of effort from the community to get that up. But leaderboards will not be there day one, but we will work towards getting to that point that we have time to do that. All right, now it looks like everybody is loading up into game 2, so we're going to switch right over into another player here. Let's take a quick peek. And I'm also looking at Raiden's stream, and Crowley says in his chat, it isn't fun to be on the opposite end of Raiden's spray. I love some good team sportsmanship. So let's go ahead and switch right over to Crowley's POV here, Team France. Alright, now we're walking right out of our spawn base here. Gonna go murder some snails. I still can't believe people try to shoot snails in the head. I feel like that's a little cruel. I mean, it's cruel enough that we're, you know, murdering something so cute and adorable and then huggable, despite it could shoot, you know, acid at your face and melt your face. But everyone still keeps shooting at the heads. You need to shoot the butt. Shoot the snail butts. That's gonna do more damage. What do you do whenever you want to like, you know, eat clams or shell, anything like that? You gotta crack the shell. Get that snail booty exposed so that way you can rain hellfire with bullets into its butt. I refuse to be gaslit by chat. Anyways, we got Team France going right into this little action right here outside the Red Underground Zone. They see a Gore Lizard that they do want to take down. Interesting approach, different method compared to everybody else. Most people spend time in the wilderness to try and grab some loot, grab some power. However, it looks like they want to go straight into the action here. They are low on power. They're looking at about 90 right here, which isn't even enough to buy a single blue shield from a shop. But it looks like this is a risk and a reward that they are interested in trying to make. So, going straight here underground with a cave. They're going to enter on the main reactor side here. Hopefully going to find some good loot here, but a lot of stuff is closed off here. So something that may or may not be super clear, but every match is different in Ascended. Doors will be closed that were open the previous game. Events will be off from compared to last game. RNG is RNG. We know how that works. We pray to RNGs is that we find a flamethrower or incendiary pistol somewhere around the way. But so many things can really change up the playstyle and momentum of the game. One player is saying, how come these people just keep coming back to our spawn? We keep getting spawn camped. You just got to choose where you spawn next time. Move away from the typical spawn points that you have, or do what Team France is doing right here, searching for they're searching for gain right here. They're searching for things such as gear, loot, but also potentially respawn points as well. If you can find them here. New biocore stabilizers found at cryostasis. It looks like that reward has paid off. However, they are unable to actually count down that core right now until core A has been started to count down. Takes a little bit of time, so looks like they're going to use this a little bit more to start finding some things. It looks like they found an upgrade station right there. Turn the volume up on me? I'll turn it down just a little bit more. Let's take a look at some other teams right now. We're going to take a quick peek into Team Germany.
Wieder da hoch. Geht zu dem Shop hier.
It looks like they are playing a very different game. They might have found some gear along in the wilderness.
Vor mir. Hier.
Raiden finds some bullets straight into his face. Unfortunately, he's trying to play for his life, repairing these shields as best as he can, living on a prayer. Gets a crack right there. Goodness gracious.
Och, lass mich doch mal nachladen.
And down goes Bobo. Bolby. Bobo. And here comes the rest of Team USA number 3 right now, trying his best to get some kills. Oh, and down goes Koi by Raiden with the skin of his teeth right now. Has no shields, but he pops off one single shield repair right now. He's going to go straight in for the action right here. He's got one player out, one player down right now. He can potentially win this. He's going to take some more shots over here at Charlie, but Charlie still has an advantage over him, unfortunately, and he takes Raiden down. Great effort by Raiden right there, but unfortunately wasn't able to clutch up in that specific moment right there.
Ich laufe gerade hinter denen.
Feels like he should have taken that advantage to just get a kill on whoever was down in front of him. I believe that was Koi, but unfortunately Charlie walks with 2 kills. Let's take a quick look over at Team USA number 1. Seems like Corbry found himself a package right here, but I also do see a Deathbringer on. I don't suspect we'll see anybody actually pick up the Deathbringer in this match, but I would like to be proven wrong.
I hear someone under me.
It's me, under you.
If they do pick up that Deathbringer, they will be able to secure a Biocore right inside of it, as a matter of fact, while they drive around with it with some crazy music, and as well as flamethrowers, grenade launchers, turrets attached all the way around it. So it's hard to definitely take down, and it looks like the printing for it does finish. Team USA number 1, unsure about where they need to be going right now, it seems. But Core A still hasn't been counted down yet, so this is like a very different game from what we saw last one in match 1.
That's like the big vehicle that has like lava and shit like that in the trailer. I wanna go to the shop, but A's right here.
Oh, car on me. I'm coming to you guys.
Interesting enough, it's Core A is in the exact same spot Core A was, or I believe either Core A or Core B was in the last match, down there in water treatment.
Teams fighting under there. 60. Except for us. Cool.
Don't give up, Corbry. It does break. It does break. You got this. The world's strongest glass. It seems like Team USA 1 really wants to play this much safer compared to the last game. It looks like they want to find some loot that they want to work on before they can actually go straight into a fight here. So we're going to take a quick look over at Team USA 3, who has been dominating some lives against Team Germany, and as well as possibly going straight for another core here. But I am proven wrong right here. Bobo takes down Team France here, but it looks like Charlie just respawned by the death of a... He's going in there full Halo Combat Evolved style, trying to take Master Chief in there and put Warthogs where they don't belong. But it does look like they somehow managed to get a down and kill on Crowley, unfortunately. More map strategization right here. They do find an extra shop that has purple shields, and they have a abundance of power right now to take both a purple shield and also maybe some unique weapons. I see right now we got a VTEC 6 in Charlie's hands, which is very, very deadly combination. I would not want to pray that on anybody, but this is going to be a lobby I'm not in. So I do empathize, sympathize, and I will, definitely cry for you later. But the VTEC 6, a very, very useful utility here, something I would recommend every player try to look for inside of the match. Now, Armory is sealed off. That typically has a pretty interesting door in there. You can spend 100 power to unlock some really big gear. But this will not be the day that you get to see any of that good gear. Still, we've got a countdown here over at A. Team USA 3 putting in shots from across the entirety of this room here. Charlie at 1 health right now. Koi and Bobo giving him some well much needed backup right now. Still no kills, no downs on the board here, but it looks like they might be fighting against Raiden right here. And this firefight is not looking easy for anybody here. Bobo, shields ripped, gets them right back up, potentially with a shield repair. Still no downs yet. The contest continues. Bobo's shields ripped one more time. Charlie having a very hard time shooting down Raiden over there at the end of the room. Valencia, unfortunately, does go down, leaving Majonics and Raiden the only ones here to help contest this Biocore, which may be needed for them. Bobo, on the other hand, down to 1 life left. This core can be really helpful. Charlie goes down right there. Bobo with barely a health left in his name as well. We won't know what goes on, but let's go take a look at Team Germany right here. Raiden laying down Hellfire on the Koi. Koi goes down. Majonics cleans up the kill. Only Cali somehow. It looks like Team USA number 1 has made its way in here with a third party. Now we've got some more fire going on and a lot more pressure that is being pressed onto Team Germany right here. Ammo is looking very dire right now. We've got people up on top, crouched up, ready to try and avoid any kind of shot that they can avoid here. Raiden using the environment to his advantage right here, trying to utilize that melee to get some shields back into his name, because that's going to be really helpful in any type of firefight, but he's backing up right now. I can imagine that Majonics and as well as Raiden are talking to each other in comms, saying, we need to back up. We don't have the firepower for this. We're missing Valencia, but we're also really low on shields. Majonics does go down with probably a stray shot, I want to assume. Raiden going for the pickup right there with these beautiful German flags on the backs of their cosmetics right here. Raiden still hasn't had enough going straight in to make sure that this does not go into the hands of anybody else. He wants to make sure his team walks away with his Biocore. That pickup is going to be doing huge numbers for them, not just because it's going to, be another point for them to potentially score, but whenever you do pick up a life, you do get an extra heart in your name to respawn. So you can utilize that to some sort of advantage, but you also do get to pick up another shield, so get a really quick shield swap in. We got a break on the shields right there. Raiden, unfortunately, in the worst position ever right now, trying to save his life. He's getting affected by poison all around him, douses it out, drops some energy ammo. He's telling Majonics, here's some energy, either heal me or deal some damage, pick one or the other, but this looks like a fight that they know they cannot win, so they are backing up. This is probably the best solution right here. I'm going to switch back over into Team USA 1. I believe we got another third party going in right here. Perhaps maybe Team USA 3 has come back into the action to mix it all. Not a lot happening right now on the screen. And it's come to a standstill.
It's just 2 people.
Not a single fire from bullets except for right now. The bot said, "Excuse me." All of Team USA. Oh, there we go. We've got Team France, I believe, at the top right over here, coming straight in to try and rain some hellfire down. Some damage does go out. Unfortunately, Team USA 3 gets blocked by some pipes. There's some fights going on right here, but it does not look very good for Team USA 3. However, one does go down over here in Team France, leaving only Pacem, or Crowley, to clean up the rest of this work right here. It's still being contested right now. Crowley, not sure about what he needs to do here. Does he need to pick up his teammate Twix, or does he go straight for the kill? Let's go take a look over here. Crowley looking for some fights, and he does pick up the last kill on Corbry, leaving Team France to walk away with this at the very last second, it seems. They came in, knocked on the door, and entered without any kind of welcome. They just took what they said was theirs, and now they have a couple more seconds until that Biocore does become unlocked. They see it. Now they know that they need to go for it. Team France does pick up Biocore A, and now they need to walk it on out of here. Now, we're seeing some really interesting game map sense going on right here, because I know exactly where most of the players would take this out, but it seems that they want to take this a different direction, which might work out for them. But they do come across another team over here in Cryostasis. Crowley putting down some really great cover fire right now for Pacem. Some more shots from behind. Crowley desperately trying to get out of here, losing so many shields right now, throwing every type of grenade he has in his name. And it looks like we do have an idea of where Biocore B is, and it happens to be in the tummy of a Gore Lizard. And not just any Gore Lizard, this is a very specific Gore Lizard. He's going to have a lot of health in his name. It's going to do a lot more damage. Big old beefy boy is what we would typically call him here. And it seems that we've got some really great... I said it earlier, I didn't think that Team France had really good map knowledge right here, but it actually seems like they have phenomenal great map knowledge, because this is exactly where they walked into when we first started the matches here. So using that map knowledge seems to be working in their favor right now. They're going to use this big cave as an exit rather than just an entrance. I do believe Core B is being contested, so let's go take a look and see what's going on over there with Team USA 3. And here we have Team USA 3 walking away with Core B, running it right on back home. Now, I would like to see where Germany is at right now. Looks like Valencia is out of lives. Majonics did just lose his life to Bobo and Koi, leaving Raiden with the only 2 lives left in Germany's name. Now, there is an opportunity that Germany can use right now to bring back Valencia, and that's go find a resurrection terminal. Costs 100 power to bring you back in, and gets you straight back into the action here. Seems that this does seem to be on Raiden's top of mind right here. He does not want to leave a single teammate behind, so he's looking for the closest terminal right here. It doesn't seem he's utilizing the map to find out where the nearest one is. I could tell he knows where they're at. He looked exactly where we know one particular terminal is at, but
Ja,
this is not
wo ist
that
A,
one.
wo ist B?
Das heißt, wir müssen den Grumpy-Ficker töten. Oder wie?
Core A and Core B in the hands of two teams. We got France walking away with B, or A, I mean, and we've got Team USA 3 with Bobo, Charlie, and as well as Koi running it down home right there. Core C has started counting down. I believe we have Team USA 1 going in for that. I stand corrected. As a matter of fact, Team USA 1 says, I want Core A, and they are going full sprint ahead. Safety's off. Bullets are going to start flying any second now. Comedy engages first right here with Corby right on his tail. We've got a little bit of a peek over here at the upper hand from A. Team France, probably not sure who is at their front door right now and where they are at, but the contest does happen, so they do know someone's at their front door. Just where are they? It doesn't tell you exactly where, so hopefully they'll find something, some type of strategy to weed the rats out. Team USA's coordination here and efforts to play together is phenomenal. And it looks like Team USA 3 scores BioCore B, leaving only A and C here to be fought for. Core B being tracked right now, but it does seem that they do pick up a steal. Team France pushed back just enough with the loss of Pac-Am. Looks like he didn't die yet, but they do want to pick him up. And then Team USA 1 uses that confusion, that hectic opportunity to just run away and steal this BioCore and try to compete for it again.
One's 1 HP, one's 1 HP.
They're 9.
I'm out of ammo. I'm out of ammo.
I'm healing you, Comedy. Oh, never mind. I got instud. Bro, what is that D-sync?
And it looks like Team USA 3 has come into the fray with a third party right now, taking down Corbry, unfortunately, and they did see another person go down, and here we go, full shields up, purple across every single member here. BioCore does get dropped, but it does seem to be picked up as well, potentially by another player. I believe it's Comedy. Team France decides to say, hey, what are you doing over here? This is our turf. You get out of my swamp. Put some damage down over here to Bobo and as well as to Charlie. Charlie is just going to let them, his two teammates, take care of Team France right now, while he goes straight in for the run with what I believe to be Comedy running away with Core A.
I'm just on a full intercept row right there.
Charlie gets sniffed out. All shields ripped off of his chest. Could use this time to heal himself up, but he is met with his teammates behind him, but as well as, I believe, Team France. Let's go take a quick look at Team USA 1. And Comedy walking away with this core in his hands, desperately trying to get it across the map so that way he could try and capture it. Core C still being counted down for some reason. Is it potentially being contested? I don't think so. It's just stuck at A. It might have like a visual error right there. But in this case, Team USA number 1 really trying their best to traverse the Deadlands here. The Dead Yard. I'm sorry about that. Make sure that there's no way in hell that they lose a fight here. They are in open territory right now, or open turf with nothing but tree stumps and rocks to guide to protect their backs from shots, but doesn't seem that they're being contested in any way. I believe Team France and Team USA 3 are currently fighting each other. France a little bit upset that Team USA 3 just came in and uninvited and just, you know, took away both kills, but also potentially a BioCore recapture from them. So there's still a fight going on there. We see some weapons. Oh, we see Team USA 3 just pop out of a vehicle here like clowns in a really tiny car. They scatter, utilizing a bunch of utility to their in their pockets to their advantage. What a great smoke to give them cover fire right here. A little bit of a high advantage from Corby right here, but Team USA 1 and 3 right now will be engaged in a locked and loaded fight here at any second now. Corby looking for... Oh, wow, it was a rubber band if I've ever seen one. Oh, man, I know who that was, too. I don't know if that was a rubber band or perhaps maybe a pulse grenade shot that player that far back. I want to hope it's the latter. And we got Charlie at the very bottom over here. Corbry, unfortunately, Callie does lose his life, gets stuck away from the rest of the team, so he's unable to participate. But he's got one player right here, too, is right here. He's got only one more shot, no shots left in his name. Oh, unfortunately, Corbry has no ammo to try and fight this with him. And it seems like Comedy is trying his hardest to try and walk away with this Biocore as far as he can to make sure that Team USA 3 do not pick this up. It really requires a bit of luck, maybe a little bit of skill as well to try and avoid Team USA 3 trying to take this from them. Unfortunately, Twix does take down Cali, so Team USA 1 is only left with Corbry on their home turf right now. Corbry doing his best to get his shields up right now, beating these snails relentlessly for shield regen. Comedy just with a little bit of health taken out of his name right now. Let's take a quick look over at what Team USA 3 is up to. Charlie just jumping straight into a vehicle to try and catch up and meet Comedy in an intersection here. Might be going too far. I'm not sure if he knows exactly where the home base is for Team USA 1, but it looks like he's going to risk it, going all the way up here. Ooh, this is a very interesting strategy right here from Charlie right here. So he's going to go up and grab this terminal right here, which is going to allow him and his team to see anybody being scanned by this drone, and they will see them through the walls. This is a very, very good strategy right here. Charlie does have eyes on Team USA 1 right now. Being steady, being patient with his finger trigger. Takes some shots out, does a little bit of damage right there. Steel, Biocore. Looks like C does go into the hands of potentially Team Germany. Let's take a quick look. Yep, Team Germany does indeed have Core C right now between Valencia and Majonics. Seems like this one's going to be uncontested. So let's take a quick back look over at Team USA 3. Charlie just wanting to beat up snails for no particular reason. Maybe some ammo. He is not necessarily low, but he could certainly use some more. Team France trying to figure out probably to go get a resurrection here for Crowley as he is out of lives right now. I know exactly where this terminal is at, and he's right above it. There he goes. Packham with a phenomenal resurrection here for Crowley. Brings him right back into the action. Oh no, he can't yet. He doesn't have enough power yet. Maybe Twix has some additional power sitting in his pockets or maybe in the shop that he's got, and he does. That was scary. Back over here in Team USA 3 right here, we got Charlie bringing down Cali. Comedy goes down as well, and we also have 2 deaths over on USA 1, unfortunately. There is a pickup here for Bobo. Team USA 3 annihilates Team USA number 1 and pick up this Biocore. And they were pushed very far back. And by very far back, you are now seeing the map boundaries. You're no longer able to go this far. If you do, somehow, you'll, 1, break your game, but 2, you'll probably end up dying, end up falling into the deep abyss. But Team USA 3 now has to trek this Biocore across the map yet again. Team France and Team Germany are all up. Maybe Team USA 1 has some additional lives in their name. Let's see here. Unfortunately, they do not. Cali, the only player on Team USA 1, unable to be returned back into the action right now. And it seems USA 1 wants to use this to not necessarily pick him up, but go straight for A, which is a very, very scary strategy right now. There's going to be a lot of players collapsing in on Team USA 3 right here, as there is a lot of players on the field, all but 1. We have a total of 11 players who are going to be looking straight at this core. So we're going to see Core A either go straight into the final countdown or the entire match end as well, because we still got lives all over the place whenever it comes to Team USA 3 and as well as Team France.
Did y'all kill one in the process?
I hit one for 213 and he didn't go down.
Let's take a look back over here at Team USA 3, see what they're chatting about.
I doubt it.
They don't know it's our spawn, but they'll be very close.
You want me to put it in right away?
Yes.
Biocore securing
Yes, like you're here.
initialized.
Sorry about that. It seems that there is an audio mix error on this player's POV, so we're going to have to listen to it just a little bit on quiet mode. Charlie does go down, unfortunately. Bobo with the great reach, unfortunately, isn't able to bring him back with those beam gloves. Charlie does go back into the respawn screen. Comedy does take him out. Let's take a look at Team USA 1. Unfortunately, Corbry does go down on his last life, leaving Comedy alone, but with there's so many other people coming in, unfortunately, Bobo does take down, no, Koi does take down Comedy. Comedy does go down, leaving Comedy the only remaining player on Team USA 1 right now. Team France, on the other hand, waiting to pick this up right here. Unfortunately, they are spotted, unable to really be a nuisance here, catch them off guard to deal some damage. Unfortunately, Team France is also looking very scary right now in the lives department. Looks like they lost some along the way. Unfortunately, we do see Pacam go down. Now, Twix, the only remaining player on Team France, unfortunately, a little far away from where the core needs to be. It looks like Team USA 3 is going to walk away with yet another core. However, we still do have Team Germany going in right now. There's some action going to happen right now. Raiden does some massive damage right there on the Twix. Takes Twix out and knocks France out of this match right here. France unable to capture any biocores this match, leaving it only up to Team Germany to score 1. And now it is a match between Team Germany and as well as Team USA 3. Valencia unfortunately does go down from Bobo, but Raiden does have eyes on another player. Cracks some shields, does some amazing damage onto that player. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get that knockdown. There's still some full lives on it, but at this point, I believe they might have full shields from those beam gloves. Raiden looking around, trying to find anything, put some damage on somebody here, but he's now the last player standing on Team Germany. Majonics still has 1 extra life left, able to come back if he can, but unfortunately, Raiden does get snuffed out by the tracker. Does some incredible damage here on the Koi, does get him knocked down, has a little bit of shields left in his name. Unfortunately, he gets spotted. That tracking is not helping him right now. Oh my goodness, Raiden trying his best to try and run as fast as he can, but unfortunately gets found by Charlie, or I believe Bobo, and gets knocked down. Raiden still with some additional lives in his name. However, there's only 9 seconds left on the final countdown here. Somebody needs to go in, contest, pause that timer, but unfortunately, it looks like Majonics is still too far away to do any kind of contest here. Nobody's going to be able to get it out, and Team USA 3 captures Biocore number 3, giving them to this match a very mirrored match from what we saw last game.
Krass. Schade.
Ja, die sind zu gut, Alter.
Er hat mich gerade gottlos gut, also ich habe ihn erstmal gottlos gut umlaufen, dann habe ich mir einen Heal reingedrückt und dann kommt von hinten noch dieser Shot.
An unfortunate defeat for Team France and as well as Team USA number 1. Still without a single Biocore in their name. Now it looks like the teams are going to start setting up for game number 3 by switching servers that they are on. So just for clarity, whenever we have players jump into these matches, we ask them to switch which server they're on. We've got players from USA and teams from Europe as well. So to ensure that they have a fair, balanced ping experience, which is going to be bad for every single match that they're in, we got to switch them up, at least give some ping advantage to half and half here. So, phenomenal game 2. We saw a huge strategy rework between a lot of teams, particularly France. I like the way that they just held back, didn't want to go straight into the action, and same thing for Team USA number 1. They really held back. They wanted to grab some more gear and use that, power creep to their advantage and look for something to, really give them that advantage. And we saw purple shields across every single one of these players today, which is great to see. They're utilizing those shops to their advantage, which a lot of new players in New Senate still haven't really caught on to. You need to find these shops. You need to make them your priority. And if you can't make them your priority, you need to start looking for them in other places that aren't shops. So you can still, kill some snails, kill some fauna, go out into the wilderness, and find some really good gear. You're not limited to just shops. You gotta find it in other places. And this team right here was able to actually capitalize on, the former, right? But maybe the latter will be here for game 3 or perhaps game 4. Team France, unfortunately, was unable to walk away with anything despite being able to actually get the pickup on there, which is huge because they came in at such a last-minute pickup, basically a third party right there, able to use all the chaos and all the downs to their advantage to really pick up that Biocore. But unfortunately, they weren't able to really walk it all the way back to their base and get a capture, unfortunately. It looks like they were caught up by Team USA 1. Team USA 1 was able to utilize a lot of confusion to their advantage, similar to how France did it with the water treatment biocore. Used that to their advantage, snuck away with it, and still they managed to drop it over onto Team USA number 3, who also used the third-party confusion advantage to take it all the way back home. This was a phenomenal match. This one lasted a lot longer, and I'm really happy with how everyone performed here. Even Team Germany, with Raiden trying his best to work his way up the ladder with the team, give as much cover fire as he can. I'm pretty sure he had, if not next to Bobo or Charlie, the most damage in the match. We need to take a look right at those stats. But I believe the next teams should be queuing up here, and a match has been found. Thank you very much again for joining us today. I really appreciate your time. This is our very first ever grassroots tournament. Players here aren't necessarily competing for a cash prize, but we do have prizes in mind for them, and I'm excited to see if they if they like what they're gonna get. It's gonna be a really fun item that they'll be getting here, but for the most part everyone is going to be getting something they're walking away with, just not cloud 9 levels of CSGO cash. So it looks like the matches are getting into players are getting into the match right now. I'm seeing some interesting conversation happening in chats right now between all types of streamers right now, and I'm really happy to see that things are flowing pretty well right now, especially for a beta. We do not have customs in our matches yet, so this is full server communication process between us and as well as the players. So matches are up, weapons are locked and loaded, and snails are ready to be squashed on. So let's take a quick look over into Team Germany. We got the POV of Raiden in sight. And it looks like he's gonna do his due diligence to look for snails to shoot right in the butt. I can't say anything else. Y'all guys shamed me, gaslit me for saying something else.
I also don't know if I want to play shotgun.
Raiden does end up finding a burrower baby. A burrower baby is gonna have some pretty decent loot in here for him. Looks like he doesn't want whatever that baby was carrying, but it does seem like Valencia unfortunately does go down to the environment, some toxic gas, unfortunately. But thankfully she's got a welcoming teammate such as Raiden to help pick her up.
Genau, zeig's ihr.
Yeah,
It does seem Majonics did find a respawn point just outside on what looks to be sort of like the northwest side of the map here. Could be coming in handy whenever they need to go back into their home base in case they get a biocore and someone steals it, and they could spawn right in front of those other players running away with it. Let's take a look at some other teams here. We're going to take a look at Team USA 3 here. Charlie playing Dancing with the Stars with a tree? Who knows? Let's see how France is doing. France goes right into the action. Oh my goodness. Team USA and France are actually at each other's doorsteps right now, fighting. Crowley goes down to Corbry. I'm going to switch over to Team USA 1 here, and it does seem like they do get another pick onto Twix and is willing to pack them. All the France already lost a life. This is the risk and reward discussion or strategy I was talking about earlier. Do you go straight into the action, or do you want to spend some time out in the wilderness? And it's interesting to see Team France and Team USA meet each other like this. Game 1, it seemed to be Team USA's together and Team EU's together, but now we have it vice versa.
Let me go back.
Oh my god, dude, you're juicing.
Who's gone schizo?
Just go back. We'll go back to our base. We have blue armor. No, you're short 10.
Team USA walking away with a really nice red shield here that they found somewhere, which is pretty pog, chat. It seems that the reward was very much worth the risk. In this case, we got a M1 Fencer as well in the hands of Corbry. My personal favorite sniper rifle. If it's not a Tier's Hand, I love picking up a Fencer. Very little drop, lots of damage done because it utilizes that energy ammo. You can see that Team USA 1 is really interested in trying to look for loot before they go straight into the core. It looks like they're going to use this time to actually start upgrading their tower right here. Let's take a quick look over onto Team Germany again here. Some damage does go between Majonics or Team Germany here. Raiden with a little bit of damage here. Valencia with a little bit more damage here. Raiden looking for the fight right now, unable to find him, and he does see Team USA 3. I see a very wild Charlie run out. Raiden gets a pick right there. Interesting enough, these Team USA 3 also has their own purple shields right now. Raiden unable to capture any type of damage onto that. Valencia does go down, and Raiden goes in for the resurrection here. Majonics doing his best to cover fire for them, and it looks like there's going to be a really good pick here. Pickup here by Raiden. Unfortunately, it does look like there was a push, and Raiden gets the entire 360 and reversal over onto Koi. I don't know if Koi was ready for that. And here comes another damage and reversal onto Bobo. Raiden, an absolute animal out the game right now, dealing incredible work for Team Germany. Charlie unable to get anybody up. He's still trying his best. Unfortunately, Koi does bring down Raiden at the far back, but Majonics and Valencia are the only two remaining members here, but they do have the chance to just push in. There's only one player left, but I don't know if they know. They need to go straight in. Valencia, unfortunately, does go down, leaving Majonics the only player on Team Germany up. Raiden trying his best to go in there. However, it looks like there is a standstill between Majonics and as well as Charlie or Koi, but unfortunately he does die, leaving Majonics as the only player going into Team USA 3 here right now. Koi still hasn't died yet, and unfortunately Majonics is still the only player left. Charlie goes straight into the underground with the vehicle. Does not care about the OSHA certified restrictions about putting a vehicle inside an underground vault. Goes straight in, does get a pickup for Koi, and it seems that Valencia and as well as Majonics were unable to clutch up where they needed to for Raiden. New shields are bought here for Team USA number 3. Majonics, I believe, still alive, but walked away with his life and chose to live instead of contest, but probably the best solution here. Raiden sliding across, unfortunately gets the shields cracked right here. Charlie knows exactly where Raiden's headed right now, doing his best to try and lay some cover fire, at least kill him. Unfortunately, they're unable to find him. Looks like Raiden was able to hastily run out here, smoke out this entire tunnel, and potentially get away with his life. Core B is now discovered down here in the crossroads. And they're going to start Biocore B. Biocore A, still yet to be picked up, interestingly enough. Sorry about that quietness right there. I'm just taking a look at some DMs that popped up. Making sure everyone is being taken care of. Not just here, but in other places of Ascendant. Team USA 3 looking for Raiden still, I think. They're very desperate to try and find him. Unfortunately, they do get caught in a trap here. Let's take a look at some other teams right now. See what Team USA 1 is up to right now. Comedy still rocking that level 4 shield right now. Very nice. Team France looks like they're going to go straight into looking for A, but they did discover the blast doors. They aren't going to touch it. Hesitancy, though, from Crowley. Looks like they want to press the button, but they either don't know what the blast doors are going to do to them, or they do know what the blast doors are going to do to them. Core A, right above the control room here, outside of the reactor. A really great choke point for anybody trying to defend this, but also a horrible choke point to try and walk out of. So, Team France starts the countdown here on Core A, leaving Core B still contested for over with Team USA 3. Let's take a look and see what's going on over here. It's at 70% now. They were able to get much of this uncontested here. Team Team Germany, sorry about that, using their time to get in tuned with nature by killing snails. Meanwhile, Team USA number 1 still looking over at A right here. They see Team France right over here. A fight has broken out right now. They know that they can get in. I don't think Team France knows exactly either where they're at or how they can actually get an angle on them. Unfortunately, Corbry knows exactly where their angles are. But, however, there is another fight coming from above in the thermal reactor here. Now, Team USA 1 forced to kind of fall down and start making themselves a little bit more accessible from high ground from both Team France and as well as potentially Team Germany as well. Team USA doing their absolute best here to try and avoid any kind of fire being thrown their way. Core B does get picking up, and it is being taken out by Team USA 3 straight into their home base. We're not seeing any kind of fight happen out between them. Not a single knock has happened, but Team France is still at this door. And that, as I mentioned before, this control room area is a very good choke point. No one can really get in. You have to go through this little door here. But the question comes is, how is Team France going to get out of here when they have Team USA number 1 and as well as Team Germany outside of their doorstep ready to take them out and pick up a steal in the biocore? And it seems that like there's just no way that they can find a way to get a single knock here. A lot of openness, but unfortunately it does seem like a player goes down. I didn't see a knock or anything though. Maybe, just maybe, one person got knocked in visual error. Who knows? But Team France not in here. Oh, they're all in the utility room right next to it. A down player in Corbry's name right here. Packham goes down, leaving 2 members of Team France to try and desperately hold this door. Twix does go down by Corbry, putting in him a lot of damage here for Team France. That is much needed. Now all that's left is Crowley, and Crowley is going to be taken down. Oh, I stand corrected. Not yet. There he goes. Crowley, unfortunately, the last member of Team France to go down here, gets sent back to the respawn screen. And now Team USA number 1 has a free biocore on their hands, and they have to wait for Team France or another team to try and come in and steal this. Team Germany, we had Raiden walking around in the reactor area trying to deal some damage, be a thorn in everybody's side, but unfortunately it looks like Raiden is still unable to be found. But oh, here he comes actually. Speak of the devil himself, Baba Yaga himself is coming in, dealing incredible damage between everybody. Gets a knock on Comedy, even though he had a 4 shield on his chest right here. Does get the pickup from Callie, but unfortunately doesn't seem to be working for anything right here. Raiden jumps right in through a window right now, gets another knock on Comedy. All of Team USA number 1 is in shambles right now to Raiden. Raiden's demanding dominance here, gets an entire squad wipe on all of Team USA 1. Majonics actually does help out with a little bit of that work. Incredible teamwork, incredible performance by Raiden as usual. Team USA 1 at the mercy of Team Germany. Team Raiden. Team Germany does pick up the core, and now they are headed on out of this vault to try and score it into their home base. Meanwhile, we have Team USA 3 right over here, just having a good old grand time. They're on vacation. They have no worry in the world right now. They just sit here, wait for it to go down, completely uncontested. And it seems like Charlie's found himself a rare red snail. Let's see what kind of item it drops here. Hopefully it gives them an extra life, maybe a purple shield, who knows? These things always crack open with some really great loot, so keep an eye on that the next time you're playing. These snails between common green, or no, uncommon green, common blue, rare red. Keep that in mind. And it looks like Team USA 3 is going to walk away with this biocore right here, adding another core to their name. That will make their 5th core of the series, leaving 5 more cores for them to try and capture for the rest of this series. Team Germany, on the other hand, is now walking away with Core A, leaving C still that's not being caught down yet. I can't find the words I need right now. We got a rocket jump here in Raiden's hands right now as he tries to create a large gap of distance between him and other players. It's interesting to see what's going to happen here. I don't think that they're going to go contested here. However, Team USA 3 is extremely bloodthirsty. They want to go in and get as many kills as they possibly can. I would not be surprised if they go all the way around. As a matter of fact, let's take a look. It does seem that Team USA 3 is going to try and get in between here, but looks like they find another team over here. Who are you fighting? Who is this? One player in their spawn right now. I believe they've got Team France right next to them. No, this I believe is Team USA 1. It is. Corbry does get the knock here over onto Charlie. Unfortunately, does get some additional help from other players, but Charlie does go down. Going back into Team USA 1, Corbry still walking around trying to save his life with what little time he has left. Unfortunately, I believe Bobo still is up right now and gets the last kill on the Team USA 1 here. So, going back into Team Germany right now, I believe they are being contested here by potentially Team France right now. There comes some fights right here with Twix and Raiden. Raiden does the absolute
Steht mir gerade hier hin.
best he can, and as always, usually is. Gets the kill over here on Twix. There is a resurrection trying to be attempted here, but he does get to pick on Twix right here, leaving Packham and Crowley to fight for themselves here. However, this is Raiden that we're going up against. I think they know this now. Look at this. Oh, unfortunately, Raiden was unable to get that pick on here. However, Twix or Packham does go down actually to another player. It seems like Team USA 3 has used the third-party advantage to come in here and steal another Biocore, adding it to their third, I believe, steal of this series. Charlie just goes on in, takes what he says is his. This is a very classic Charlie move, by the way. I don't think I've ever actually had a chance to fight Charlie in a 1v1. He just always happens to appear right behind you. That's just me. I'm not being personal about it, okay? This is just, this is what's been happening to me, okay? But Team USA 3 using that confusion to their advantage, especially whenever they had to fight Team USA 1 earlier, really showing effort here as they walk away with another core in their hands. Now, they do have another team behind them. Who is it, though? We'll see what happens here. And down goes Packham, unfortunately. Team USA 1 back at the respawn screen. I don't think they have that many lives left in their hands at the moment. Seems like they're going to have to play for a little bit more of a safer strategy. Unfortunately, it does seem Team USA 1 has 0 lives to any of their names right now. Unfortunately, it seems that Team USA 1 is looking very bleak in this tournament at the moment. Not a single Biocore in their name yet, and they still have a chance to at least pick up 2 for maybe a 3rd place. But between them and France may have the advantage here due to, never mind, I stand corrected, even Team France, no lives in their name. Desperately need to find something to do here to find extra lives. They could go for C. C still has not been counted down yet. They could absolutely go for C, pick up an extra life. I think this is something that they need to do. I don't know if they know or if they even care, to be honest. It looks like they want to just straight W key, straight into A. It might be revenge that they want on Team USA 3, being a pain in the ass for them this entire tournament. Coming in, stealing third party all the time. We got another team right here. I believe they got Team USA 1 in front of them. Might need to just do a little bit of a crouch dance to say, hey, I'm on your team. Let's help out. Let's go take down Team USA 3. And it looks like this player just straight up gave up, unfortunately, and he goes straight into the respawn screen. I believe that was Callie. Yes, it was from Team USA 1. That leaves Team USA 1 with only 2 remaining members of their squad, and it looks like another one is found from another player, potentially going to get another pick here on Team USA 1. This could not be any more unfortunate for them at the moment.
They don't care about the Biocores.
Team USA 1 does walk away safe with this life in their hands, thanks to the shelter of the underground here. Excuse me. Team USA do have a chance to get a resurrection here for them, but who knows how that will actually happen here, if it actually can. There is a resurrection terminal right above them. I don't know if they notice. Hopefully they do. But it does look like C is now being counted down as well. And I believe that is Team Germany who is getting this right now. It does seem to be the case here. It's over here in the offices of Thermal. So it looks like we got Raiden over here having to play a little bit of Eagle Eye, get the high ground advantage, make sure no one can come in, and he's going to rain down some bullets from the sky on anybody who tries to contest this Biocore from them. Only 77%, only a couple more seconds left until they can actually pick this up. Raiden with a level 5 shield as well. That's a very dangerous combination with a VTech as well. I can't imagine taking down Raiden will be very easy. So it's going to take a lot of player communication from potentially Team USA number 3 to bring Raiden down here. Only 93% until this core is able to be picked up and grabbed. Let's take a look and see where Team USA 3 is at. They might be collapsing in, but it seems like they're not. A lot of lives in Team USA's name right now. We've got 4 for Bobo, 5 for Koi, and 3 for Charlie. They are sitting very pretty here whenever it comes to lives. They have a chance to walk away with a lot, but I do believe Team France does get knocked out of the game and unfortunately are now back in lobby. Team France, unfortunately, unable to make any type of dent in their score to lead here. Team USA 1 still with Comedy and Corbury walking around trying to find out what they can do to be a thorn in the side or at least get some sort of lucky pick. Corbury hitting some shots here with a TriStar, getting some shots in here, disabled a vehicle at least, but was unable to really capture any type of knock here that's needed for them. Team Germany, on the other hand, is probably doing their best to try and escape with this Biocore, and that does seem to be the case here as Raiden gets his super jump, rocket jump here to run it out over into C. Majonics and Valencia, unfortunately, does go down here, unable to be picked up. Majonics loses his life as well to Team USA number 3, leaving Raiden all by himself here. He is going to have to run this all to his home base, hoping that he can carry this match all. Actually, no, I stand corrected. They have 5 lives, 3 lives between Majonics and Valencia. So there is actually still chance for this team to get a win here. More shots at Raiden's back right now as he's trying to run away, but not a problem. He's just going to walk away unharmed. He's going to say, what are you shooting at? Go shoot at somebody else. Go find something else. I'm a million miles away. What are you doing?
Hier unten einen abgefuckt. Da hinten ist er.
Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Team USA 3 knows exactly where Germany is at with this tournament right now. Germany slots in the core and is now counting down the final countdown for today's 3rd match.
Okay, da kommt zu dir.
Only 50 seconds left in this. However, we're going to see some extended time on the clock here as Team USA 3 comes in to try and be a pain for Team Germany here, as there will be a contest for this core. Just when it will happen, who knows? 30 seconds have gone by, and now Raiden knows exactly where somebody's at. Gets a great break on somebody's shields behind the smoke here. Down goes Bobo, a really great pick for what Team Germany needs right now. Bobo, a great player, a great FPS player. Even Raiden himself has said Bobo is much better than me at video games, and now we see a contest here for Team Germany. I can imagine it's probably Charlie being a sneaky little guy again. Yep, I am correct here, and here we go. We got a break right here from Raiden. Whoever is this person trying to grab the score is in dire trouble right now, and down goes Charlie. What did I say? That's a Charlie exclusive right there. Just a sneaky little man. Anyways, Raiden gets the down right here on Charlie, gets the pick. Only 7 seconds left. There needs to be some sort of contest here for both Team USA 1 and as well as 3, but it looks like Germany is walking away with another Biocore for the series, adding 3 total in their name, and that now equals to 6 for Team USA 3.
6-3.
Another phenomenal experience,
6-3-0-0.
another phenomenal game between all teams here.
Also wenn wir jetzt einen einzigen bekommen, können die anderen uns schon nicht
Wir
mehr
sind schon,
Gleichstand
wir sind schon safe Zweiter. Wir haben viel mehr Score als alle anderen.
Ja, okay, das stimmt auch schon wieder. Jetzt wird's nur drauf ankommen, einfach
Let me make sure I
Kurs zu
get
holen, dann wär's
this
6-6, aber die haben
communicated that they start, and I think they
Wenn
already
wir
know
jetzt
that.
alle 3 bekommen würden, hätten wir eine Chance, aber es ist halt.
Das ist krass.
Aber so viele krasse Kills haben die halt auch diesmal gar nicht so gemacht, ne?
Ja, die haben gut gewartet, glaube ich.
Die gewinnen halt die Fights auf der Biocross.
Vor allem den letzten Fight halt gewinnen sie beim Biocore.
Alrighty, now we wait for match 4, the final
So,
of this
welchen
series,
EU-Server
to
jetzt
kick
wieder?
off. And we've seen some incredible gameplay. Sorry about that. Between so many players right now. Raiden, as usual, being the carry that he is for this Team Germany right now, is at least able to get some Biocores for his team. But that's not to put down his other teammates. They are doing their absolute best. Working with Raiden is going to be a very hard position to be in, and they're doing phenomenal in their own way. Team USA 3, however, is leading this event with so many cores in their name. It's kind of looking pretty clear about where this match is going to go, depending on what happens. Maybe France or maybe Team USA 1 pick up a little bit more to at least take away 1 core from their name, at least add 1 to make sure they don't go completely O in this entire series at the moment. But right now, it's pretty clear what this match is going to go to, but I want to be proven wrong so badly. I want to see Team USA and Team France change up the strategy. We saw last time, if France goes straight in for it, they're going to meet somebody to take away lives that are so needed for them to continue to press on in this event. Same thing for Team USA 1. They keep losing their lives, and they need to be able to bring back the players, their star citizens that they need for this match. 3 people is exactly what you need to make magic happen, and you can't do that with only two players, unfortunately. Maybe this is something that's part of a learning lesson, who knows, but Game 1 was phenomenal for them. Game 2, a little bit more momentum. Game 3 is decent, but, you know, that's just my personal perspective here. And whenever it comes to Team France, y'all guys, y'all are great coordinators. You go great at strategizing. Utilize that to your advantage right here. Get some sneaky plays in. We saw Charlie be able to do that, but imagine if you get a whole team to be sneaky like that. It seems like they get caught up being sneaked on most of the time. We saw in Game 3 when they were trying to capture that Biocore B in the thermal control room. They had a really great advantage with that choke point, but unfortunately, it looks like a lot of confusion and hectics came up. But, you know, it's hard to go up against Raiden whenever he comes in and does an entire squad wipe against you, so I don't blame them. But Game 4 is now coming up pretty close here. If you have any predictions, just leave them in chat on who do you think is going to win right now. The current score in tally itself is pretty clear. We have 6 cores for Team USA 1, Team USA 3, sorry about that, and we have 3 for Team Germany. Unfortunately, USA 1 and as well as France are walking away with 0 cores at this current time. So hopefully this match proves themselves wrong, maybe any doubts they might have in their communication about this, and as well as anybody in chat that might have them. Walk away with at least 1. Let's try that. Let's go for that one. All right, Game 3 is now getting started, and we're going to kick off with Team USA 3, who is going straight out of the gate. I don't even see them playing for any snails, but they might just be hunting, and they are. Charlie getting his first snail kill here. Walking around, finding some ways to prepare for the final match here. I'd imagine it could be easy for them, but let's see what kind of strategies every player does come up with. So while they're hunting, let's take a look at teams that we know that don't do much hunting. USA 1 goes straight into the action. No hunting for them. They don't need power. They don't want power. Doesn't seem like this is going to be a learning lesson for them, unfortunately, but it looks like they're going to go straight for the core. Ooh, Corbry with insane luck finds a purple shield right there on the ground for him. Going to add that to his pockets. And now we're going to switch over to Team France, who has changed up significantly. They are going hunting. They want more power in their names. It is a snail massacre for match 4 here, and it looks like Team France is coordinating effectively, efficiently. They're working together. They're spread across the wilderness right here. They're not bundled up together. They're not trying to gang up on snails one at a time. They're using this to their advantage to grab as much power across the wilderness as they can. Team Germany, on the other hand, is still probably getting to, yep, exactly what I thought they would be. A little bit faster than most other people, especially when you're Raiden. All he needs to do is pretty much just solo where he wants to go, but it looks like he's going to find his first shop here to go buy himself some equipment and gear. Now, it looks like they have about 200 and, I want to say, like 90 power right now in their name. So if they go bank that, they have enough to, I believe, get close to buying some purple shields. There may not be any purples up here, unfortunately, but that's something that's not a problem. They'll just go straight underground and find some more. Team USA 3, still over here in the wilderness, playing for the long game in terms of power here. Beating up all of the monsters that come across their way. Team USA 1, still looking around, finding some loot to find, maybe some new ammo. A very different game for them right here. I'm very interested to see what happens next year. They did, however, find Biocore A, and it looks like they want to use this to continue to just search the underground for some good gear and loot.
It's alright. I agree with that statement. It's not here.
Team France now into the fray, taking a shop uncontested, which I believe should have been a contest for them if it was Team USA 1, but they're going to get this one pretty easily here. Something I want to point out quickly here is that we just saw Crowley buy some blue shields. He already had blue shields. So why do you need to buy more? What is the purpose? What is the reason behind that? And if you're unfamiliar, you could use shops at shields to purchase and hold on to forever. So if you pick up shields off the ground and you die, you're not going to come back with that same exact shield. That shield is dead. It's not coming back ever again. However, if you buy a shield from the shop, you will always, not just constantly, you will always respawn with that same exact shield. And that goes for the weapons as well, whether it's a weapon in the shop or a weapon that's customizable as well. No customs in this match, but in this case, we do have a great number of weapons in our sandbox here for them to play with. I haven't seen a Midnight Surge at all, but it looks like Crowley does get some pot shots taken at him. Not sure what that was, but it looks like Team France is confident with their strategy here as they go straight into Core A here. Usually, I think this is actually the fastest core we've seen come down to start ticking down. Now the rest of the lobby does know that they're here, and now they need to defend this as best as they can. Team USA 1 is now being knocked down by Team USA 3, unfortunately, in the underground. And that might be because Team USA 3 was able to find some good gear. And here we go right now. Team USA 3 is fully kitted out with purple shields. Koi does get the pickup, does get picked up, I believe, by Bobo. And now it's nothing but picking up good gear. And Team USA 3 at a very significant advantage right now to take away this match. Look at the efficiency, look at the communication. Team USA 3 is on top of everything. Team Germany, on the other hand, right here, is having a little bit of a fight, a little bit of a squabble with what appears to be Team USA 1. Callie does get a knock on Valencia, and Valencia caught off guard entirely, does lose her life. Now we got Team Germany trying to play for their life right here against Team USA 1. However, this should be a pretty easy fight for them as they do not have any type of good weapons in their name. At least Team Germany here has some blue shields to fight with. Team USA really trying to play fire with fire here. Here comes a smoke out in their name, and it seems like Team USA 1 does want to make this push here. They are very confident in their skills right now up against Raiden. Let's see if it's going to work out for them. Raiden, with a lot of utility in his name, able to heal up, does get some shields, has a shotgun in his name, and he takes down Corbry, and he takes down Callie with some incredible shots with the shotgun there. Team USA loses yet another life, leaving only one more in their name here. Team USA 1 not looking great with this match, unfortunately. They could be doing some really great stuff if they slowed down, but this may not be the momentum that they're looking for. Team USA 3, on the other hand, looking sharp, fresh, pretty, and they are ready to go in here and stomp on Team France. Team France unknowingly does not know that Team USA 3 is coming for an actual onslaught of bullets to send to people's faces. Charlie going up for the high ground, and it looks like it's going to be a high ground flank as they confuse Team France while they're on the bottom. They do take some shots over here. However, Charlie is looking down, making sure that there is somebody he can get some shots on, be an absolute pain in the ass for somebody. He's looking for players, isn't able to really find anybody just yet, but his reticle is now on a player right now. He's doing some damage right here. Down goes Packham right here. Bobo without any shields. Looks like Team France was completely caught off guard by Charlie here in the absolute chaos that is ensuing right now. He does get down, unfortunately, by Twix, but Twix does go down, and Team France is now all out of the match right now, leaving just Team USA 3 to get this very easy Core A for them. Team USA in an absolute dominance display. Unable to take them down. Charlie being an absolute nuisance at the top, using his high ground advantage, utilizing the confusion his team knows will cause whenever Team France sees players running up to them. Looks like we got another team over here. Seems like Team France is just ready and eager to get back into the action here. However, not sure if this might be the move here. There's so much that Team USA 3 has in terms of equipment. Crowley, Twix do go down. Team USA 3 showing a significant display of dominance here. It is actually insane. Meanwhile, Team Germany is still kind of, you know, floating around. They're doing their thing right here. Looks like they're looking for some fights to happen. Unfortunately, not everybody has purple shields.
Die ganze Zeit so.
Looks like
Meine
Raiden
auch.
and Valencia are having a little bit of a chat here.
Sorry.
Sollen wir
Was?
hier so einen Pinguinkurs machen? Vielleicht wird es dann besser.
Ja.
Oh, geil, hier sind Heals. Wo heute eigentlich Mods? Ich weiß es nicht. Ich brauche einfach neue. Die sind so,
Normalerweise ist mein Standardspruch, ich habe welche abzugeben, aber eigentlich bin ich ganz zufrieden gerade mit denen. Warten wir jetzt hier oder was ist
Ja,
jetzt unsere
wir-
Aufgabe? Okay.
Ja.
Looks like Biocore B is being counted down right
Oh,
now.
Mann,
It's- I'm
ey.
just now noticing that. That's what Team Germany is doing right now. They're defending B.
Warte,
They said
halt
they
ganz
want
gerne.
nobody to get this. Let whoever
sag
has
doch,
A continue to fight for A. And they want to go with this uncontested. It's very quiet over here. There's no one to fight, nothing to do here.
Ja, klar, du kannst aufnehmen. Ja, ist geil. Achso, weil ich 4 von
Meanwhile, over at Team USA 3 with the core, looks like they're just now catching up to their home base. Gonna put this very easy, easily earned Biocore into their home base. Team USA 1, though, however, is still playing a little bit for catch-up on the gear side of things here. It looks like they did take some damage from somebody earlier. Looks like Team France was a little bit of a nuisance for them, but they did get taken out pretty quickly from Team USA 1. Team France, now with only Pac-Am with a single life in his name. Team France now wants to join the action and say, all right, time to go fight anybody that isn't Team USA. Let's go fight our neighbors over here at Germany. They want to go in and get some action. The contest does happen here. Pac-Am, Crowley, and Twix going in full force right now. Raiden, unsuspectingly, is somewhere hiding. Can they sniff him out? Can they sniff out Majonix out as well? Where is... There goes Valencia right there, unfortunately. Does lose her life to Twix and Pac-Am. Majonix and Raiden, nowhere to be found. Not a whisper, not a sigh, not a single breath. And down goes Twix by Raiden. Raiden jumping around, being a pain in the ass, unable to be hit by anybody, and Team France goes down right here by Team Germany, leaving only, I believe it was Pac-Am with 1 life left. Crowley on the screen right here. A little bit frustrated, probably. How did you lose that? It was a 3v2, he's probably saying. I don't speak French, but that's probably what I would be saying in English. Never mind, he's got a smile on his face. What a handsome guy. We're going to go back over to Team Germany here and see what kind of strategy, some Bloons tower defense strategies are going to come up with here. And it seems like they're getting some players shooting over here at them. I believe it might be Team USA 3. It is not, but Team USA 3 knows exactly where they need to be, and they're going straight for B. I believe that was Team USA 1 right here, throwing some shots over here into the Biocore area. Now, we've got every single team in this vicinity, and Raiden is going to be playing a little bit of cat and mouse here as he tries to run for his life as the mouse with a very beefy mouse, may I add, with the Biocore in his hands as he tries to capture this. Majonix does go down, and Valencia is a little bit nowhere to be seen, probably trying to buy some time for Raiden here. Raiden trying to kill some snails, make sure nobody uses them to their advantage to get some shields back up on their way, but he is taking a little bit of a long way here. Team USA 3 right now does get a big win against Team USA 1 as Corbry and as well as Callie do go down. Charlie knocking down a little bit more of Team USA, or Team France, sorry about that, and getting some pretty easy kills from what it seems like here. Barely any damage in his name. It seems like there was a lot of chaos, a lot of confusion on what was happening, what they can do here. But Team USA 3, hungry for that Biocore. They want absolute dominance here, and it is up to Raiden, Majonix, and as well as Valencia to make sure that doesn't happen. Now, they did find a murder wagon here, and it seems like Charlie's just having a little bit of poking fun right now, utilizing that to, using that turret up above it. But now it seems like they're just going to roll around here. Team Germany does get the Biocore inside of their home base, and it seems that Team USA 3 here is using some time to buy some equipment that they might need to make this face-off against Team Germany quick and efficient. And that might be the case here, considering that they have a murder wagon in their wheel in their hands, basically. Charlie is also sitting on the back of, or Bobo is sitting on the back of this turret. Let's see what's going to happen here. This is the first vehicle action we've seen all match as well. I'm really excited to see how they get this in here to try and steal Biocore B. Okay, and into the action it goes. Bobo jumps out of the turret, does not want to use this at all. He just says, I'm going to get on some guerrilla warfare. Charlie does jump inside of this, though, and he does get the down on Majonics right there. I don't think they were prepared for that. Raiden with the high ground right now. A big contest, a very clutch contest, might I add, where they're utilizing this murder wagon to block off the Biocore, or at least use it in the middle so that way nobody can spawn inside, but also everybody on the outside is met with big big turret bullets to their face. Charlie with yet another steal. He's gonna risk it. He's got literally 1 health left. Oh my goodness. Charlie goes down. Oh, does not go down. He does get the successful grab, giving him full health and shields back. What an absolute crazy steal from Charlie here. This is gonna come in handy as he now has rocket jump. Raiden, however, does come in like a wildcat, does incredible damage, but is unable to actually clean up any type of kill on Team USA 3 as Bobo does come in for the support. Koi on the beam gloves. Team USA 3 looking hot right now. Literally untouchable right now. I don't think they've lost much lives very much this game. However, it looks like Team USA 3 is going to take this long route again. Biocore C, however, is at 50%. I believe we got Team USA 1 on it. No, it looks like Team USA 1 is now fighting somebody else here. Who could it be? Is it Team Germany? Is it Team USA 1? Or is it Team France? It's not France. France is out. They left. They're playing another game entirely. Oh, no. Team USA looking for whoever's shooting at them. And I noticed that German flag anywhere. That is definitely Team Germany. And I also notice Raiden anywhere I see him. He is like John Wick, just without long hair. And down goes Team USA 1. Comedy, the only player left on Team USA 1 with a life left, now has to play medic, basically. Needs to use his time to try and get his team back, or at least try to be a pain in the ass for everybody else, but it looks like he's not going to go for any type of res at the moment unless there's something he could do here at B. It's not looking hot, though. He can't get over the ledge. That's what Curbs is for. That's why we have him in real life, too. Core B in the hands of Team USA number 3. Looks like they're walking away with this pretty easily right now. Comedy has some sights on him, but he doesn't want to make the shot happen just yet. Looks like he's playing patience right now. Core C now available to capture. Comedy should probably use this to his advantage to try and go capture C, because that's an extra life for him right there. But no. And there we have it. We have Team USA number 3 putting in their second Biocore of this match, potentially making it their 8th Biocore of this series. Team Germany, on the other hand, is having a fight-off with what I believe to be Team USA 1. Or Team USA 3, apologies. Valencia out of the game, unfortunately. But C is ready to be picked up. All Team Germany needs to do is go pick up that Biocore, and they will be able to resurrect Valencia right off the rip here. But it looks like they want to play it safe. They do have a resurrection right here. And comes back Valencia. Raiden playing Guardian Angel for this match. Has revived his teammates consistently. Majonic sitting... excuse me. Majonic sitting with a lot of power right here, giving Team Germany the power they need to buy those purple shields and actually even out the damage field between them and as well as Team USA number 1, or Team USA number 3. And it looks like Corbry, Comedy, and Callie are back into the action right now. Comedy did his absolute best to bring his entire squad back, and it paid off. However, Corbry still doesn't have a single blue shield or purple shield in his name. Meanwhile, Callie and Comedy are sitting with really great shields in their name at the moment. And it looks like the reason why they were able to come back was because of the Biocore that Comedy was able to pick up. He was able to bring back his team and also pick up that level 4 shield right there. That red shield is going to be really helpful. But now the entire lobby has Team USA 1 in their sights. And down goes Majonics right there. An unfortunate knock that Raiden doesn't need right now, and Raiden and Valencia don't need right now. They need to be able to grab this Biocore to at least score another one to potentially even things out. But this is also Team USA's chance to really add a point to their name. Hopefully, Team USA 3 comes in and creates some confusion for them to at least capture this Biocore. But it really depends on the support of Team Germany. Now, here comes Team USA 3 right here. Corbry completely out of ammo. Does manage to take down Charlie, actually. Looks like Charlie got a little bit cocky in that moment and is now able to go down finally. Ooh, and there goes a very, very unfortunate grenade launcher shot to the face. Corbry unable to really buy anything at this shop right now. They are retreating, utilizing this time. Ooh, a phenomenal hit right there on the shotgun right there. Bobo with the Firehog in his hands. That is a very hard weapon to fight against right here. Comedy also has a Firehog in his name as well, doing some great corner damage, corner cover for everybody involved here. However, they do need to back up. They need to find a way to avoid all of this confusion, all of this fire that is happening between him and Cali. They have no more shields left. They are the only ones available on Team USA 1, and they need to find an exit quickly. Now, it looks like Comedy does find that exit here in the bathrooms and goes straight into this cave. This might be the exit that they're looking for. They just need to act quickly and move in a way that is synergistic between him and his teammate. Now, Comedy can use this time to also buy Corbry back. However, this is very unlikely. We're not sure how much power they have in the bank right now. They did see a terminal right there that they were able to pick up, but it looks like it was gone unnoticed. And Comedy now running through the central corridor looking for a way out. Might be unsure about where he needs to go, as he is heading the opposite direction of where his core needs to be going. Unless he knows that there is another extraction point here in the central roadway. Team USA 1 desperately looking for somewhere to leave this underground. Just follow the exit signs, boys. We're OSHA certified.
I had white armor and I killed 2 people. Where are you guys?
Team Germany, on the other hand, looks like they're having a little bit of a fun time playing up against some other players here. Actually, as a matter of fact, it looks like Team Germany has been knocked out, leaving Team USA 1 and Team USA 3 the remaining players in today's series, or today's match right here.
Achso, ja, warum hast du mir den nicht gegeben?
And if we're being honest, Team USA 3, with the dominant performance that they've been showing and displaying to everybody today, is not looking great for Team USA 1. They have effectively 6-8 lives in their names between each other. How Team USA 1 gets away with this is going to be very, very hard for them, especially when they only have... Oh, it looked like they were able to bring Corbry back. However, the loot, the gear, is not matching anything that Team USA 3 has at the moment. Here comes Team USA 3 in with the slaying power that they have. Cali does go down. Corbry doing his best to put as much damage as he can into these players, but unfortunately he is the remaining player here. Team USA 3 stomps Team USA 1 in a fashion show. All I see is tied hoodies to waists, headbands, blonde hair. They're all over the map. Now all that's left for Team USA 1 is to find out how they're going to get in between Team USA 3 here. It looks like Comedy is going to go back again to try and do another resurrection on his team here. Not sure if it'll make much of a difference in the end result, but it will make a huge difference in the slaying power they could possibly achieve here. Comedy just driving around looking for somewhere to go. Where does he need to be to get this resurrection off at? Looks like he has an idea. Meanwhile, Team USA 3 running away with this uncontested, looking like it might be a complete match dominance on their side. All 3 biocores in their name, turning this into 9 potential biocores for the entire series. And they are not playing around whenever it comes to making sure that they walk away with this. They are spending all of the power that they have. And they have a lot, from what I can tell here. 745 is sitting in their bank right now. They want to stock up, make sure no one can take this from them. I don't know. They're not aware that Germany and as well as France are knocked out of this match right now. So they're still playing it safe, and I can't help but respect it. Here they go, going up onto the high ground right now, wanting to take this home here. Team USA 1 is back into the fray right now. Unfortunately, it looks like they're very low on power right now. Need to get a little bit more before they can start trying to buy some purple shields for everybody. It's close. Corbry is right there. You're able to get it. You just need to add, I believe, 20 more power, but it looks like he doesn't want to try and fight for it. He notices that Core C is right above them. He wants to go in the action. He wants to grab something, but unfortunately, he is unable to really make anything happen with this. Maybe his team is saying, hold on, don't go do it. Don't do it. We need to be able to stock up. Comedy buys a purple shield. Unfortunately, Callie still looking pretty soft right now in the shield department, unaware that he could go buy a shield probably, unless he doesn't have enough power in his bank. He does find a purple shield on the ground, so that will definitely help out in the next upcoming fight. However, Team USA 1 needs to make a sprint, an actual triathlon happen to catch up with Corsi, sitting at close to around 350 meters away from them. We'll call that a solid 30 seconds, 20 to 30 seconds behind Team USA number 3 here. And in goes Core C for Team USA 3 here. Bobo, Charlie, and Koi ready to start defending this with the 8 lives that they have. And Team USA 1 unknowingly will walk in, probably with bullets in their backs, as Team USA 3 starts to set up their defenses around the perimeter. They might end up even gatekeeping them from entering their home base here.
Dude, I'm running straight in. That's a great launcher. Yo, I'm
And here comes the fight right now. And as predicted, they want to gatekeep. They want to protect the gates of Mount Doom.
It's a fucking fire grenade launcher, too.
5 seconds left. A single touch of the contest needs to come in, and unfortunately it does not go through. Team USA 3 with a complete match dominance of all 3 biocores in this match, making them the winners of today's final event. They are the champions of today with 9 biocores in their name across all 4 matches. Sorry about that. I always click that button. What a phenomenal performance from Team USA 3. Bobo, Charlie, and Koi are today's winners in the final events. We had 9 biocores for Team USA number 3. Team USA number 1 unfortunately did walk away with 0 cores. Second place goes to the second most performing team right here with I believe 3 biocores in her name, Team Germany, so that's Raiden, Valencia, and as well as Majonics. And we have Team France, who also came up short with 0 biocores in their name. And we have Pacam, Twix, and Crowley. Phenomenal experience and phenomenal performances across these entire teams. And thank you so much for having them join us today in this very, very sweaty matchup that we've seen today. We have a lot of great and amazing players who would love to participate in this tournament, maybe in the next one. But I'm really happy to see that everybody here seemed to have somewhat of a good time. Not even somewhat, but I want to call it a really good time. Thank you again, everybody, so much. The prize, unfortunately, is not a cash prize, but we will have prizes for all of these players who participated today and gave us a great shout out to their communities and as well as to our community and being a part of it. So, phenomenal performance. I wonder if we could get a quick interview in potentially with somebody from here. I want to know, and everybody is not available. Okay, so we're going to call it right there, everybody. The open beta for Ascendant is still going on right now, and it will close at 11:59 p.m. Eastern North American time, and that will be, I believe, 5 p.m. BST tomorrow. So in this case, thank you everybody who is tuned in for today's matchups and today's incredible performances across all these players from all around the world. Team USA does come out on top, with Team Germany representing Europe in the best way possible. Thank you again, everybody. Y'all have a great day. I'm Jedi, your community manager and shoutcaster for today. Have a great day, have a great night, and we will see you in the next one.
Welcome to the post-apocalyptic party we call Harmony. Let's grab that sweet, sweet biocore. And may the most badass motherfucker win.
Hell yeah! We got the biocore.
What the fuck?
Let's rock and roll, baby.
Launch initiated.
Incoming airstrike!
Bang, bang, boys.
Hey, someone get me a bigger can of bug spray.
Shields activated.
Anyone else want a taste? What the fuck is that?
Rest in pieces, dumbass.
Toxic gas release.
Cough it up, fuckers!
Time to patch up, amigos.
Step on that.
Hell yeah!
Biosafety successful.
Oh yeah, like they're gonna need some serious therapy after that.